Hello, my beautiful, beautiful Pisces. This is Jenny. Thank you for joining me. We are going to look at your tarot messages for the month of May. Let's cleanse the air and then we start. Gorgeous! I hope you're doing fantastic. First is first, I want to thank you, all of you who already have supported me on this channel. You're my top viewers at the moment. Gratitude, gratitude, and love from the bottom of my heart for your dedication and for believing in me. It makes the world to me. It's just thank you. So, I laid your main cards and wow, wow, wow. By the way, your last few readings were also extremely interesting. This one also. I'm happy to see though that you are at the end of some heavy emotional turbulence, I think. Not I think, I am sure of what I'm seeing in the cards. What's coming, what's brewing towards you is the King of Cups. King of Cups is your beautiful, nurturing, father-like figure card. Can be mentor as well. Very, very balanced emotions. Very, very fair. Very resourceful, strong personality. As I said, a father figure, very nurturing. This is a beautiful energy and I feel like that you are stepping in it or you are dealing with this type of personality. What you've been struggling with is Ten of Swords. Ten of Swords is the end of a very, very heavy emotional ordeal after betrayal, heartbreak, disappointment, dealing with even inner struggles, but extremely heavy and consuming. You have been struggling to close this emotional, mental anguish, and I'm saying that because I got Nine of Swords in the final guidance by the universe, and I'm connecting the cards here that you are at the end of this ordeal. You are, but you are still struggling to completely come out of it, to move from the 9 to 10. Or you are going backwards a little bit, just as you are coming out, then you are moving back in. Now, I do like that the incoming energy is the King of Cups, because as I said, he is very open, very connected and balanced emotionally, very nurturing, very fair, very intuitive. So this is beautiful energy, especially if you're trying to step out of a very heavy, emotionally loaded, stagnated energy, because the Nine of Swords is your sleepless nights and anxiety. In the outcome, beautiful, beautiful cards. Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles is your self-employment, self-reliant, luxurious life. Very prosperous. The entrepreneur. It can be that for some of you, you want to start something on your own, a self-employment, if that's about employment, or a project that is purely for you. You are starting, I think that you are getting the opportunity, it's in your outcome. And Two of Wands is actually planning and strategizing how to go about things. You haven't started it yet. You haven't started it yet. But definitely you're working emotionally and mentally about something that is all to do with ultimate prosperity, abundance, resourcefulness, self-reliance, self-employment. Can be a project that you yourself want to start for yourself, right? Can be anything. Let's keep the readings open. It's collective readings, so we can all get help, guidance, and clarity, right? By what the universe is sending us through this amazing medium tarot. Within you, Two of Swords. A little bit in your head about making a certain decision, a choice between two things, two people, you and something else, you and another person, you and another group of people. Whatever you're struggling with though, you will come out of it. I'll tell you why, because I'm seeing the other cards. And also we are getting the Nine of Pentacles. I just explained you what we are getting in the outcome. You'll come out of it. But you're still struggling with it. Temperance, very angelic, healing card, is what's within the person you're dealing with or the situation. I believe this is more to do with the situation around you. So you're still healing from something. You're still coming out of these low vibrations, these heavy emotions. Temperance speaks about patience and balance. Patience and balance. Even maybe you have to be patient with yourself if you're healing. Actually, if we're healing, you cannot heal properly unless you are truly patient with yourself. Truly, truly patient, and definitely not critical, self-criticism. Just patience and self-love. In the final outcome, not outcome, guidance. The outcome, we already spoke about that. In the final guidance, we have the Queen of Pentacles. Absolutely gorgeous, abundant, again, self-reliant, rich, prosperous queen who doesn't need a king. No genders in the tarot. I'm just giving you the characteristics of the suits of the cards. Then we get the Eight of Pentacles, your mastery, skillfulness, diligence card, speaking about you having built so much up to now, having built yourself with your skills polished, sharpened, with your diligent work, with your patience. And it speaks about just keep on doing that, because you're literally 2 steps away from your ultimate goal. The number 10 is the top in the tarot. You're at 8 now, very, very close. And then we're having the 9 of Swords though. I told you already, you're still dealing with some anguish, some anxiety. Maybe even for some of you it can be that you're reaching to the end of some goal, project, and you are getting very overwhelmed about reaching that goal, about closing this deal, let's say. You're still really stressing out about it. However, you will do it, because I see the outcome. It doesn't tell me yet. We will clarify how you'll do it or what is going to happen. Now we will clarify. Let's just clarify. Gorgeous, gorgeous Piscean souls. Beautiful here. Let's clarify. King of Cups approaching. What is this all about here, universe, for Pisces? For the month of May. I hope you're doing amazing. It's springtime now. I love it so much. So beautiful out there. So enjoy the nature. Enjoy life as much as you can. Sing as much as you can. So, Page of Swords. Beautiful page. I like this page. I know it's a youthful energy page, but this page is very intelligent for his age, intellectual. He is capable of deciphering through almost anything. As I said, he's outgrown mentally, intellectually, his age. He's capable of deciphering everything. He's capable of seeing the truth, and he is relentless until he sees the truth and the detail of everything. The Page of Swords speaks as well about reading the small print. Be careful with documents, with just investigating. This is your espionage card as well, an investigation. Investigate, look into things, be diligent. We already got the Eight of Pentacles here. Be diligent, be careful. Read, reread, yes. This is what is coming, but that's good because it's coming for you. It's a good energy. And the King of Cups is also very fair. He's very intelligent, very balanced emotions, because mostly we make mistakes, especially when we're talking about executing things, closing deals, documents, etc. We can make errors in a rush, when we are rushing, when we're in hasty energy and overlooking things. So, Page of Swords, beautiful. Let's clarify your obstacle, please. 10 of Swords here. Why are you still in this emotional anguish, this anxiety, this going in loops over and over again? Something even, it can be generally sleepless nights. We all know what that is all about. I don't have to explain it in detail. We all know what it is that we can't really fall asleep, no matter how tired we are, if we are seriously struggling with an issue. So let's clarify, universe, for Pisces. Why is this 10 of Swords here for them? I'm just looking at the numbers. 9, 2. Yeah, I'm paying attention now a lot to the numbers, so you can connect them to angelic numbers if they are repeating numbers of the cards. I don't see though yet. 4 of Wands and 7 of Swords. Very interesting here. 4 of Wands is your partnership, relationship, committed relationship, marriage card. You know your story best. It can be partnership, collaboration. It can be really marriage, family settlement. And 7 of Swords. 7 of Swords is your trickster, your trickery card, deceptions. And also, though, it can be strategic maneuvering. But strategic maneuvering either with more malicious self-interest kind of intentions, or strategically maneuvering so you can avoid and ensure a conflict. So a lot of avoidance as well, energy into the 7 of Swords. So it's clarifying your 10 of Swords. So you've been dealing with, you've been dealing exactly in as I said, you cannot get out of your head because you've been dealing with a lot of lack of clarity, deception, and avoidance. Either by someone that you're dealing with, or even by yourself. You know your story best. For some of you, it can be that you're struggling to make a decision whether you can tackle this issue head on or not. This is how it feels. You know your story best. Now in the outcome, as I said, it's a beautiful, beautiful energy coming through, and you're healing and you're grounding yourself. There is a lot of grounding energy, the Pentacles here. You're grounding yourself in the final, actually the final guidance has the most grounding. Outcome also has grounding. So the way it speaks to me here is that grounding is definitely needed. We already got the balance and patience and healing card. It's not the actual healing card, it's the star in the tarot, but Temperance for me always speaks about healing as well. Patience and balance and aligning ourselves. So it can be about healing, of course. Of course it is about healing. It's just that's how I understand it. So there is grounding energy in the outcome. But since I have two cards, two pentacles here, which is grounding energy, in the final guidance, it strongly says that you have to do a little bit more work to ground yourself. Your emotions are too scattered still. And even if you want to take something head on to resolve or to just clear the air, whatever it is the case here, you have to be more grounded. Your emotions are still all over the place about something. And you are still not clear about something. This is within you. We'll clarify it now. This Two of Swords always speaks that you have to, again, ground yourself, connect with your intuition, and only then make a decision or choice. In this case here, if it's to do with clearing this air, tackling something head on, speaking your truth even, it can be, you have to do it. I mean, you might be struggling to see how to do it, but yes, because you're not grounded. First, you have to ground yourself and balance the emotions, and then you start planning how to go about it. In the outcome already, we had the Two of Wands, the planning card about how to do something, exactly how to execute it, with again the Nine of Pentacles, again very grounding energy. So first you have to ground yourself, and then you start planning. Then you start making the scenarios in your head how to go about a certain thing. This is how I'm picking up here the energies. Let's clarify now this energy within you. The world is closing a cycle here underneath, starting a new cycle. It can be within a relationship, partnership that you're already in, and that you want to really close an old cycle that is not, let's say, favorable, and you want to restart everything on a fresh page, clear some issues here. Clear what has been withheld, or dig into things, but definitely to clear everything and put everything into the light. We already got the Page of Swords. This is exactly what this page is doing. He's digging in. He is your private investigator, and he will dig in even if without you paying him, because he's that inquisitive. Once he starts a task, he doesn't stop. He will not sleep or eat until he gets it done. This is this Page of Swords. This is how I feel the card. So let's clarify this making a choice, a decision within you. What is going on here? Seven of Wands. Yes. You are frustrated, you gorgeous. Seven of Wands is not giving up, not giving in, but now being the main characteristics of the card is not giving up, not giving in, but holding your boundaries continuously, so you can balance the situation or deal with the situation. However, this card to me, if we go into depth, always speaks about frustration and exhaustion. And even in this deck, look at this girl. She's screaming out of frustration. She can't take it any longer. It's just too much. It's too much energy. It's too much efforts. It's very difficult. So you're going in loops in your head. You're overwhelming yourself emotionally. You're not seeing something clearly through how to go about it. You know exactly what you want to do. This is how I feel. You know what to do. You know what you want to achieve. But you're not clear how to go about it. And you're getting frustrated and tired and overwhelmed. But I'm going to repeat again. You need to heal whatever you have to heal of whatever you've been hurt or you feel you've been hurt. This hurt and pain can be related with something else, not necessarily with this specific scenario or person. It can be from this person. You have to work through healing a little bit more and grounding yourself. The least is if you're pressurized by timing, let's say, and you want to act. The least is, because we cannot force the healing. This is why I want to add something. You cannot force the healing process. But if you have to deal with something and you want to deal with it now, presently, the least is that you have to ground yourself. You have to take some practical means of grounding yourself, whatever works for you. Meditating, guided meditations, there is a lot of things on the internet, music, going in the nature, walking in the nature, doing some exercises. By the way, I'm going to be pulling now at the end oracle messages and yoga oracle message. That's a new deck for me, very cute, that gives you a pause and a small message. So maybe you can take this guidance, but you can do a lot of things to really calm yourself and help yourself, but you have to do it in a practical terms, not just thinking about it. It doesn't really work like that. So you can help yourself with guided meditations, even if it's for 5 minutes or 2 minutes. Come on, everyone can find 2 minutes, 5 minutes, 3 minutes. We can find thousands of excuses if we don't really want to do something, but really you don't need a lot of time. You can always find the time. There is a lot now on the internet. You don't need to do anything. You don't even have to figure it out how to do it. You just press the button, lie down there, and the experts will tell you what to do. Breathing exercises. A beautiful breathing easy exercise that I'm practicing now for some time, and it's very, very nice and easy to do, is 4-7-8. 4 inhale, 7 hold, 8 exhale, and you have to hold the 8 count for exhaling till you reach the 8. You can do it only 4 times, 4 repeats. You can increase up to, I find that 4 for me is too small. I mean, it's really easy and it takes minutes. So do it how many times you want to do it. But try to repeat it once or twice. once before you're falling asleep or trying to fall asleep in the evening. If you can do it in the morning, if you can do it during the day somewhere or over the weekends, but try to do something practically to ground yourself. And also being in nature, touching the ground, walking bare feet in the ground, touching trees also does miracles. You don't have to ask how, you don't have to believe it or not believe it, just do it. Do few things and it's going to make massive difference. Okay, let's clarify now the temperance, your healing card, your patience and balance card that now is around you already, which is good. But you need to a little bit more work on this emotional stability. Queen of Cups, beautiful, you gorgeous. We have here a pair. If you're dealing with a partnership relationship, we have a beautiful, loving, nurturing pair, Queen and King of Cups. Here they are. Queen of Cups, again, very, very motherly figure, very caring, very nurturing, very intuitive as well, very abundant, very creative. So that is good for me because it tells me you're not with shut down emotions, especially if we've been hurt. I believe you're in a very good state now. You're coming out of this. You're maybe in the last phase, like even closing the last phase of the healing cycle. Your heart is open. Your emotions are there in check overall, but you're feeling a little bit disbalanced maybe about specific issue or about a specific scenario. Maybe something that you're imagining in your head is throwing you off the curb. You know your story best. Let's clarify here the final guidance, which was the grounding energy, the abundance energy with your sleepless nights though, that you're still in and out of this stage. Pisces, you're gorgeous. So gorgeous, I'll do anything for you. I've been talking about healing. OMG, I just love it. I've been talking about healing throughout the whole reading for you. Intuitively, I can pick it up. And it came. And it came. The star. This is your final guidance, you. This is the final guidance. So chill it out. Chill it out. You are healing. I'm picking up that you are at the end of this, at the end of the last stage of the healing process. And you'll be done, but you are still healing. You are healing, and this also speaks about wish fulfillment. But the star for me, especially in this type of readings where we have a lot of anguish, it always speaks to me about the healing. And we had the temperance. By the way, the star is a major arcana. Temperance is a major arcana. So, interesting. Only 2 major arcanas out of all these. No. Yeah, only 2 major arcanas out of all these cards in your spread. And what am I doing? And they are related to healing. I told you already, temperance is very angelic card. It's like angels are guiding you through this. They're helping you with this balance and patience, healing process. The same with the star. Star also is it's a card also speaking about balance, about being connected with the flow. In the original tarot, the way it's depicted is that a person, a girl again, I think, is taking from a pond with one hand some water and pouring from the other hand continuously into the ground, but the same quantity. You can even see like taking out, pouring out, taking, pouring, continuous flow. So we are aligned, we are flowing with the universe. We are not in resistance. This is your star, your healing. And temperance again, I told you, very angelic card, very, very angelic. And something is guiding you through. But how amazing is that? Only 2 major arcanas, and they are to do with aligning and healing. So this is the loudest the message can be. I cannot doubt that. There is no doubt about what the tarot is trying to tell you. For the month of May, you're gorgeous. Oh, I'm so happy here because it was very clear. Very, very clear. Clear messages. So, let me pull for you one Spirit Oracle message for the month of May. Thank you again for liking and subscribing, whoever hasn't done it. As soon as you do, I see you and I send you tenfold gratitude, blessings and love. I even have put this in the description now so you can see what my point is, what I'm trying to do here. This channel was created for us to connect, exchange knowledge, beautiful pure energy, love, and of course guide ourselves, help ourselves, and raise and expand the collective consciousness, of course. And this is Spider, you gorgeous manifestation. What did I tell you? We weave your web in life. Not we, you, sorry. Here it is. You weave your web in life. What you see before you is the result of your thoughts. If your current reality does not suit you, then it is time to make changes through conscious manifestation. Your energy can bring in all you desire. Beautiful Pisces. This is your message. I'm so happy for you. Let me get one oracle from my yoga oracle deck. Pisces, your last readings were mind-blowing. I know you've been watching. As I said, you are my top viewer at the moment. Thank you again from the bottom of my heart. It means the world to me. But if you haven't watched, please do, especially for April. And you can also maybe see again or rewatch the 2026 revelations. I mean, quite strong readings for you from the last readings, the last few months. So, well, I've been only a few months on YouTube, but you know what I mean. So, but always interesting readings for you. What I meant is the last 3 months or so. Extremely strong readings, extremely. I also have done bonus readings, of course, for you. Yeah, the bonus reading, yeah, that's what I meant. In April, you have 1 or 2 even, not April. Yeah, April. Yeah, we're in May now. In April, you have 1 or 2 bonus readings, very strong as well. I did them, as I said, because of the fact that you're my top viewers. And, of course, I was grateful and very happy. Yes, and a card came. Triangle pose, find balance in extension, I'm stable and aligned. Yes, how clear that is. Repeating and repeating. The Spirit Animal Oracle, repeating what we already said. The Yoga Oracle, repeating what we already said. I just love it when it's like that. I love it. It's so on point, but it's always on point. Always on point. Always on point. I listen to the universe. I listen to what deck to pick. If the deck doesn't want to work with me, starts flying around, I change it. I always listen to the universe so I can open myself and receive the intuitive download so I can be of help, guidance and service for you. That's why I'm here. So happy. Now I'm sending you with my gorgeous, beautiful labradorite stone, magical stone, by the way. Read about it. I'm sending you blessings, love, gratitude and healing energy. So, I'll see you very soon. Thank you for being here. Thank you, and thank you again. I'll talk to you very soon. Peace in the mind, love in the heart, balance in all you do.